These companies are still paying dividends. Just in case you are interested in getting dividends, I want you to pay attention and watch this video. So guys, this video is dedicated to those who want to enjoy free money, which I call dividends. So if you want to enjoy dividends, these companies are still paying. That is, you can still get qualified to earn dividends in these companies. And that is what I want to show you in this video. But before we move on, my name still remains Investor Joe, and you are welcome to the Financial Edge, where we teach about financial freedom through trade and investment. So if you've watched my previous video where I talked about dividends in this area, I actually share these stocks before they actually release their dividends, before they declare their dividends. I've projected what they are going to pay, and I've projected how to know the yield and how to get your yield calculated. So in case you don't know that, you can jump back to this video and watch it so that you can take note of it, and before we move forward. So the first one I want to show you guys now is FIDSON. So FIDSON is part of those stocks I shared in this place. So if you are smart, you would have gotten into FIDSON, you would have gotten into it, and you gain in price appreciation, and you also be paid dividends. So in case you don't know what I'm talking about, you can come here and watch this video and see the breweries companies that I highlighted here and see how they've been making money. I beg your pardon, this is not the one I did. I actually did it here. Yeah, this is what I did here. So I looked at the FIDSON and the reason why I'm going all in. Then you see it in this video again. So you see it in this video too. I share it here also. So there I talked about FIDSON, I talk about Baker, I talk about Cure before I now choose name it. So you can see it. Okay, I guess, okay, this is the video here where I shared. You can see Baker, you can see Nemit, you can see, this is where I shared the reason why I'm getting into it. So I actually explained all those stocks. So if you were smart, you would have gotten in, and by now you enjoy dividends and also enjoy price appreciation. So if you check the price, I actually recommended it here. It has shoot beyond that, and it's still shooting. And also I recommended champions here, which I wanted to explain. This has always been, and it has been going up ever since. And investors are always happy when their portfolio is actually going up, which is a good sign that they are making money. So guys, that is just some few information you can go back and watch so that you can just get some tips on how to go about this. So the first one, like I said, is actually FIDSON. So let's see FIDSON, let's see how much they are paying. So FIDSON declared 1 naira, that is 1 naira per 50 kobo ordinary shares, subjected to appropriate withholding tax, and approval of shareholders will be paid. All these are story. So let's move to where we are concerned. Okay, this is a qualification date. So that is why I said you are actually qualified to gain dividends from this. So qualification date for this is still far, which is 11th of July. So I want you to take your pen, jot it down so that you will not forget. And the payment date is, let me read it very well. Following the annual general meeting, dividends will be paid electronically on the 1st of August. Okay, to be paid on the 1st of August. I was wondering how would they be able to do that, pay the same day. So it will be paid on the 1st of August. So that is FIDSON for you. So you can still get qualified to get dividends for FIDSON, and the qualification date is 11th of July, which is still far. So that is why I quickly share this video so that you can get qualified before the time. I don't want to tell you information that are not useful. So this one is useful because we still have some few days to actually qualify. And if you now look at the payment date is 1st of August. So once you qualify, you can sell your shares if it is in profit. And if you want to hold, you can hold, you sell, and you still receive your dividends. So that is the interesting thing about dividends. So let's quickly jump and check chart if we'll see what FIDSON is currently doing. So move here to stocks, and this is FIDSON Healthcare. Okay, so FIDSON has been trailing up for a long time. See, we had a few pullback here and shoot up here, and this is the area where I actually recommended FIDSON. But for the previous video that I showed you guys, it was actually around this area where I shared FIDSON, and FIDSON has been moving higher. When you watch the video, you actually see the point I talked about FIDSON, even though I just picked only one, but I told you guys that you can actually go all in because they've been pumping. So you can see it very well. After this range, we have a huge jump here, and currently I think we are trying to form another support area here. So if this support is actually strong, we might actually see another uptrend, and that would be a plus for those who actually go in, or those who are getting in because of dividends. So you'll be getting dividends, and you also be getting profit from price appreciation. So the number one stock I'm showing you right now is FIDSON. So if you're interested in FIDSON, I had some investors reaching out to me. They said they don't like health stock. I said, okay, if you don't like health stock, you might not be interested in FIDSON, but just pay attention, wait through, you see others that you'll be interested in, and you will see how much other companies are paying. So the next one we want to go for is Azamazad. These company are actually interesting. They declare 45 kobo per 2 naira ordinary shares, and subject to withholding tax. So for the proposed bonus not applicable, they didn't declare for bonus, and closure of register is June 26th. As you can see, qualification date is June 25th. Guys, isn't that interesting? So in June you can still qualify. So in June you buy, July you buy FIDSON. This is here. You buy FIDSON. So you buy FIDSON after 12, 13, the price is up, you sell, and you take your money and you come back here and you buy Mazad. So you just wait for 10 days. So after after buying here, you can wait for the price to pump, but you'll be timing, at least you should sell before 20th, so that you can quickly go into Mazad before that date. So you come here and you get into Mazad, and on the 27th, 28th, you're out again because you know you already qualified. So you see, that same money, you use it to take dividends from FIDSON, and you still apply it here also on Azamazad, and which is also a good one. So, but while others are earning just 1 naira from FIDSON, you are actually earning 1 naira 45 kobo. I don't know if you understand this strategy that I'm teaching you. You can actually use 1 million to just play around 5 stocks like that, and allow to just be dropping back. While your 1 million is still there, and probably your 1 million might be even up. You might get 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, depending on what you are doing and how smart and calculating you are. You find out that your money is up and you are still receiving free money, which I call dividends. It's not free because your money worked for it, but for you personally, you didn't raise stone and you didn't carry block for you to earn that money. So that's Azamazad for you. Let's quickly jump to the chart and look at the share price and see what the company is doing. So this is Azamazad. So Azamazad is currently selling for 9 naira. So if you now observe what is here, you see this is support, and we are seeing a gradual movement here. So this area has actually served as support in this area, and is currently serving as a resistance, even though it's not too visible that it is a resistance right now. So let's quickly pick our line from here. Okay, so you can see, so you see that Azamazad is just trying to break through this area. So if you are doing the strategy that I'm teaching right now, it's just to come and buy. You already know that there will either be a breakout or a rejection. So if there's a rejection, it will be hard because you have to now wait for it to come back. But you have to be smart in doing this, and you might have extra fund around to play. So if this is facing resistance, you want to pay attention. And guess what? If you are entering early, maybe 5 days before that time, because by 2 days or a day, you see a lot of people will be rushing to actually get it. So that rush to actually qualify for the dividends might even add maybe 2 to 3 naira to this stock, and it will now take it up to this place. To take it up to this place, which will be like all-time high. And you that know that what you are getting here is 45 kobo. So if you now gain 2 naira, you know that, okay, I guess I will not go for dividends. So you have to be smart. In some, you take the dividends, you allow yourself to be qualified. While in some, you jump out. So you just have to calculate. Say, if I'm here, I'm waiting for 45 kobo, and this stock has gained 2 naira. That's like times 4 of what I'm waiting for. So will you now stay there and say you need that dividends? No, you sell and quickly look. That's why I'm giving you more than this. and quickly go and check, say, coach said I should check for another one. You say, I've made money here, I get out, I look for another one too, and then you go in that new one. So that's how you want to calculate yourself while you make money. So this area is critical, and we might have a breakout here, and that would be nice for those who are entering before this price. Please, this is not a buy or sell recommendation. This video is for educational purpose only. So don't go and buy this price at this price 9. If you are buying at this price 9, you already know what you want to gain. Maybe you tell yourself, if I have 20% here, I'm fine. You buy here, you make 20%, and you get out. Don't see this stock at 11, 12 and be asking me if you should sell or not. I'm not working there. All I'm saying is check your own percentage. Don't allow greed. Anytime you see people asking you, should I sell, should I sell, it's greed. Because before you enter, you should have a price target. So the question is, this is my price target to coach. With what is happening in the market, will this stock be able to hit my price target? And if yes, what is the time frame you think is going to hit it? That is it. We think in probability, not in certainty, because we don't work in the company. This is chart that we look, and it is chart that gives us information, and it's from those information, from those data, that we use insight to predict what is happening. And if you check the calls that I've made, you see that I carefully make all these calls. And if you think you are saying things here, you can ask my community members. We've entered stocks for this year. Imagine custodian. We entered custodian when it was 9. Imagine CWG. We bought CWG when it was 6. Some bought 570. That's our community. Champions that I brought to you guys when it was 550. I gave my community when it was 350. Even 4 below 3 naira 50 kobo. USCN was actually 15 when I gave it to my community. So we've actually made money from all these stocks, guys. So I am just saying, for those of you who don't have money to subscribe, listen to my videos and you get some strategy that you can use to. So that's how you have to do to make money in the market. So if you don't have money to subscribe, pay attention. These 4 stocks that I gave you guys, and I told you in the video, I was specific what they are going to do. Yours is to follow instruction. I came here and I gave you this stock. I told you to enter. One mistake you will do is to, for example, I said you enter at 3 and exit at 6. That's the title I gave. And now, if you are buying based on what I said here, if you are buying based on what I said here, you look this title, enter 3, sell 6. Now, it is now 390. It came out to 370. You are now asking me if I should sell. Look at the chart. So I don't want it to be a situation where I will hold on and it will come back to that price. In that case, it was, if you buy at 3, it's now 370. That's 20%. That's 20%. In case you don't know, that's what some people put their money for a year. You are getting 20% in less than 5 days. In fact, not 20, you are getting 30% because this stock price got to 399, 98 in the market. That's 30%. And now you are asking if you should sell, if you should hold. I don't tell people when to sell and when to hold, because sometimes you tell people to sell, after selling the stock will start going up. They have this anger with you. It looks as if you deceive them. This hatred will just come because we are talking about money. Emotion is involved. But if the stock now dip, they'll come and thank you. Say, thank you, thank God you said I should sell. So in that case, just determine, even those people that are selling this name it at 3, in 2 years time, by the time you come back and see name it 10 naira, 20 naira, you say, I didn't know this stock would get to this price. That is how it. All these stocks you see today that are selling at the high price, they've been in low price before. And most of us traded stock like UCAP. I traded UCAP when it was 3. I traded when it was 5, 10, 15. That was how I was following until it got to 45 before they did splitting and it reversed back to the current price that we are seeing it. So let me not say too much, just sharing for those who want to learn. So we talk about Mazad and we've looked at the chart and I've explained that it's about to break this area as support. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 before that breakout. And we have 1, we have 2. So we might say a rejection or a price continuation. So just in case you're still watching this video, because I still have like 4 more to give you guys. I think for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 more. It's actually 7, yeah? So don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified when I post enriching videos like this. So share with your friends and let's move ahead. So the next one is ICO. ICO is another one that you want to take advantage of the dividends. So this one is interesting because you can actually buy it on the 21st, which is on Wednesday. So you can actually go in on the 21st. You can see sharply qualification date is actually 21st of May, which is closed. So you can start with this as soon as possible. So you go, and payment date is actually May 27th. So you can see after you qualify on the 25th, this place on the 25th, you sell. You still know that you have 2 of this stock to enter and exit in June. So this one is for May. So you just calculate your money, you come in here, enter, wait, you are qualified, and you get out, and you are expecting your 7 kobo to relax in your wallet. So let's quickly look at ICO and see what ICO is currently doing. I know from the analysis we did on Saturday, the insurance stock are just giving us some interesting chart. So you can see where we are. So you can, if for example, if you buy now, which is 165, you want to tell me that if I could now get to 175, you now say you're waiting for 7 naira. You say you're waiting for 7 naira. Or if you now get to 180, you say you're waiting for 7 naira. You sell and move on because you've made your money. So if we talk about ICO, let's quickly talk about UACN, which I shared with you guys. I gave out UACN at a very, very cheap price. So this also have same qualification date, but the difference is they are paying 22 kobo, and the payment date is actually on the 5th of June. So you can actually go in, and the registrar is Africa Prudential. So let's quickly jump to the chart and see what UACN is doing. Very interesting stock. I actually sang this music. I called, shout, do everything I could to ensure that we actually participate in the price appreciation. It was around this area I gave my community, around this area, guys. Isn't that amazing? It was around this area. It was 1460. The price was hovering there. I said, this is support here. I said, this has served as resistance, and he's serving here as resistance. I said, on this place now, as he's supporting this area here that is going to move up, the next leg will be up. But the challenge with the stock is actually slow. In fact, this stock can make people call you a liar, that you said it will go up, it will not go up. It spends a lot of time, guys. But after everything, it pays, because if we want to measure from when we enter as a community, which was actually 1460, around that area, if you calculate it to this area here, that is 150%. So if you make 150% a year, if you repeat it, you'll be a big boy. For example, if you are trading with 1 million naira, I'll do a video and tell you guys that the only amount you need to change your life in this market is 1 million naira. If you can get 1 million naira and get the knowledge that I'm going to share, that video I'm going to do it like 1 hour. Anybody that can spare time to watch that video, it will change their life. So with that 1 million naira, for first year, if you double it, the 1 million will become 2 million. For the second year, if you double it, the 2 million will become 4 million. And for the third year, if you double it, the 4 million will become 8 million. And the fourth year, if you double it, the 8 million will become 16 million. And the fifth year, if you double it, the 6 million will become 32 million. So in 5 years' time, you get your 32 million. And if you work in a low pay area, it's not an excuse, because some companies will actually give you loan on 0%. So if your company can give you that, interesting. So you take it. Believe me, by the time, for example, your company give you 500, say they'll be taking your salary. Excellent. Do you know what you do? You've seen everything. I showed you the price. You see current price. You see how everything is moving. You are following my analysis. Every day I come and analyze. Interesting. You see one stock, for example, name it. You put the 500K. By now, you would have made how much? 150,000 extra. So what do? You pull out that profit. That is how it works. You pull out that profit. And if a company warrant that you can pay like that, you pay. But if company don't warrant, leave it there and allow them to take that small money every month. That money now you are trading with it. Before you know, you double it. From that one, you have another essay. You say, let me go and enjoy my life. I'm the one that is, you withdraw like 50K. You go and flex. Your money is coming steadily. So I'll take time and do that video. Let me not convert this video to that. Well, I'll take time and do that video and just give you guys for free. I'll just give you guys for free so that you just see how to build wealth. Even though you are a gate man, even though you are a cleaner, I don't care. Even though they are paying 50,000 naira, as long as there is system, If somebody is telling you now that this is 2025, that can teach you something, and if you follow diligently, by 2030, you'll be okay. Imagine by 2030, you have 20 million in your account that belongs to your name, like you are the owner. You'll be excited now. And it doesn't take time because our market is ripe. That is one thing most people don't know. Our market is ripe. Maybe by that 2030 now, everything will be up. And that's why everybody will be confused. Everything will be up. Say, I don't know what to buy because one time, if everything is up, we'll now wait for one good crash that will bring everything back again. Then we'll start again. But for now, everything has been shooting because of what? The policy, the current economy policy and everything that is going on. So I just showed you guys what UACN did, and I told you guys we made like 150% for those who actually entered around 14, 15, this area. And you see, sold around this area 37. And you buy back. In fact, I have another community where I show them that we should load UACN around this area 2670. Some of them are here, they will testify to it. I told them they should load around this area that is still going to shoot up. Because the price dip when they declare these dividends we are talking about. So investors weren't pleased with it. That's why the price dip. So guys, let's move to the next one. The next one is actually Julius Baja. So Julius Baja, the beautiful thing about Julius Baja is if you even buy it today, instantly you move into profit. Because during market, you'll be selling for 123 and after market, you sell for 137. So they declare 3 naira 25 kobo. And the qualification date is actually 30th of May. So you understand, you can enter the one that is on the 21st and you quickly get out. You come and enter this one that is on May and you get out. You go and enter the one that is on June and you do those 2 in June. So you see how you can play around with this money. Imagine it is that loan that I told you about that they'll be taking from your pay every month and you now use it and be doing this. That is wisdom, guys. I have to share this thing because somebody need it. I just have that strong feeling in my spirit that there is somebody that actually need this strategy to help themselves financially. And that is why I designed this station, this channel. If only that person will get that thing and his life will be changed, I'll be fine. I'll be satisfied. But only what you just give me just to subscribe and watch my video. That is all. Then by the time we do meet up, the Financial Edge Conference, you have to be there and share your testimony. So guys, let's move on. Payment date will be 20th of June. Excellent. And the registrar is GTL registrar. And that is the information I just want to share here. So let's quickly jump to the chart and look at Julius Baja. So it was selling for 123 before we... Not 123, I beg your pardon. It was selling for around... this is the area it was selling, around 16. It was selling around... no. It was foul. Around 16, 17. That's 2022, 2021, around that area there. You can see 17. That's the prices was selling. And then I knew the all-time high was 40. So I knew the stock would get to 40. But that was how the stock started moving and started breaking down. And I recommended it when it was 100 and it shoot up, break up, and got to 70. It got to 170 before we see this current dip. And what I told you, I said during the market you can get it around 123, but most times it will now close higher. So that's Julius Baja for you. So you want to see if you can get in around 123 and put a sell order at this 137 and just relax. So you are qualified and you also make profit. So that's Julius Baja for you. The next one we want to talk about is Boa Cement. So the qualification date for Boa Cement is actually 3rd of July. You can see how they all line up, and you make the payment date is 21st of July. So you qualify 3rd of July, 21st of July. So that is Julius. That is Boa Cement for you. So in case you are interested in taking a position in Boa Cement, so you can see Boa Cement all-time high is 185, and currently we are sitting at support area, which I think is another good area that you want to go in. But during market, you see it is selling for 79. So you can actually buy at 79 and set your sell order at 83.70. So you have two choice. If it hits, congratulations, you've made extra 3 naira. If it does not hit, you get your 2 naira dividends, and then you can now reduce your bid to maybe 80 or for 82, so that you can get out and jump into another stock. So we also have Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement, the final dividend is 30 naira, and the qualification date is 9th of June, and payment date is 23rd of June. and you want to take position, and the registrar is Coronation Registrar. So that is where you want to fill your mandate form, send to them so that you get your dividends. So guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video and drop a comment if you implement this strategy. So for us to be very, very smart to know what we are doing, the first part you want to go for is May 21st. You want to go for May 21st, and that is ICO. And after May 21st, you want to quickly jump to UACN. Okay, you can choose from UACN or ICO, which one you go first. From there, you want to move to Raja, which is qualification date is May 30th. So once you qualify for this, you want to jump back to, okay, you want to come to this place, and you want to get qualified for July 3rd. You get qualified for BOA. After you get qualified, you leave, you jump to, let's see, yes, you jump to FIDSON. You get qualified 11th of July, then you quickly jump to, okay, you come to Azamazat first. You enter June. Yes, you enter June. Then we've looked at this one. Okay, conversion date is 9th of June. So you get into this 9th of June. You get into 9th of June before you come into 25th. So just check through and just check the date so that you just arrange it. Just get your pen, arrange the date, and maybe I'll write a comment and arrange this date and drop in the comment section so that you can look at it and see if you implement that strategy. I can't do everything, and my community cannot do everything. So let me just give lead to those who are yet to join us. So when you join, you'll be amazed. You say, so this is how it is easy to make money. Wow. So that's how it works. You just need to get the strategy and just get the stamina, and we move ahead. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified to my post enriching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you, my friends. Bye.